Hey, it's Jocelyn here with Positivity in Pregnancy and Motherhood, and I am looking forward to sharing with you some things that I have been learning about and got more interest in the last few years. It's related to taking care of ourselves during pregnancy, but also taking care of our families. And anyways, just new ways that I'm learning about to take care of ourselves and our families during these modern times that we are living in. Thanks for joining. Hi, I'm Jocelyn, host of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. I help pregnant women and mothers to find positivity in their season of life through changing their thoughts to work for them and not against them. I help mothers find the small, doable steps in thought and action without making drastic changes to their everyday mom life. And I can help you. Thanks for joining. So there can be a lot of different things that you can think about when you think about taking care of yourself and your family during pregnancy. It can be your mental health, emotional, physical, all those different kinds of ways to take care of yourself. But what I wanted to talk about today is specifically medically how to take care of yourself, and not just with doctors, but with remedies that you and your family use during pregnancy and even not during pregnancy. Sometimes it can be hard to know what to trust. Sometimes it can seem like the doctors are paid by pharmaceutical companies to push their new products or things, and you just don't know sometimes if the doctors are being entirely honest or if they're just being paid by the pharmaceuticals. Maybe you've been to a doctor's office where you kind of feel like you're a number. You're just another number on their chart and not someone that they really care for and do their research for. Some doctors are that way, and there are a lot of good doctors who are not that way. Nonetheless, it is important for us as women and nurturers of our family to be aware of these things and to take care of our family. So I just wanted to share with you something that I've actually taken an interest in learning about this kind of stuff probably since my third pregnancy. And that is learning about alternative ways to help you in your health versus taking pharmaceuticals or going to the doctor more often than really needed. So one of the ways that I have done that is through first learning about essential oils. That's kind of where this started, is learning about essential oils and their power and how much they can tend to help on some of these things that we tend to deal with, like colds and flus, and just their use. It was fascinating to me. And then I met some women where I live who are really into herbs, and one of the women is really into tinctures. And it just has got me really thinking and learning about alternative ways to take care of ourselves and our family during not just pregnancy, but all seasons of our lives. I recently purchased the book Homeopathy Primer. It's called Getting Started with Homeopathy. It's a study guide, a learning resource, and a reference tool. And I have been enjoying reading and learning about all these different things that I didn't know about that can help us take care of ourselves and our families. So what is even homeopathy? Homeopathy is a safe and gentle and natural system of healing that works with your body to relieve symptoms, restore function, and improve one's overall health. It is the science of healing which stimulates and strengthens the vital force, using the energy of highly diluted substances found in nature. So that was a quote that I read from the book. More or less, in Jocelyn's terms, they are ways that you can help heal or use to relieve negative symptoms using plants, herbs, and elements. in my words and in my thoughts, it's a more natural way to care for your family. Besides using pharmaceuticals, it's using these natural things in the earth, found in the earth, to help us heal. One of the questions that I liked the answer to in the book as I've been poring over this and studying it is homeopathy safe? It says, since most homeopathic remedies are devoid of chemical toxicity, homeopathy is one of the safest modalities of healing. It is an ideal system of healing for people of all ages, even the most sensitive, such as an expectant mother or newborn baby, which is like, if you're listening to this podcast, is likely the phase you're in. You're probably an expectant mother, or maybe you're really close and will have a newborn baby soon, or have had the baby soon. But this book has the remedies and stuff that can help you. It can help you during the morning sickness phase. It can help you when you're struggling with nausea and you don't want to take pharmaceuticals. I kind of struggled with that in my 5th pregnancy, which was just less than a year ago. I didn't want to take the over-the-counter pharmaceuticals, the Zofran, because I just felt that for this pregnancy I should not do that. And so I was trying hard not to do that, but I was so sick. And I had taken pharmaceuticals or some of these prescriptions in the past to help with it. But this time I didn't want to do that, and it was hard, it was tough. And so I was searching for all the natural things to help me get rid of that nausea. And I wish I had had this book sooner, because she has a chart that tells about the symptoms that you are experiencing and what type of remedy would be best for what you are going through in your morning sickness. Anyways, I found that would be super helpful, and I didn't end up doing any pharmaceuticals. I did do some over-the-counter stuff with this last pregnancy, which probably wasn't ideal, but it helped enough to take the edge off. And then I was able to also use more like ginger, the oils, and things like that to help me through. Nonetheless, I also did not know about this book, and that there were some of these homeopathic remedies that maybe could have helped me even more. And I'm not going to go into them. If this interests you, I want you to look into this book. I will put a link to it in the show notes, and you can see if this is a good book for you to try out in taking care of your family. I know it's not easy to take care of your family when you don't feel good. When you feel that you can't even get off the couch, it can feel hard to even have the desire sometimes to research some of this stuff, because in our instant gratification culture, it is much easier just to call the doctor and to get the pharmaceuticals. But the thing about the pharmaceuticals is I'm calling prescriptions pharmaceuticals. But they also have their side effects and can have effects as well. So there's always risks there with any type of thing that we put in our body. And the older I've gotten, or maybe it's just I've gotten more interested in it, the more I tend to go a little bit more natural, a little bit more crunchy, if you will. But I will never be anti-modern medicine, because modern medicine saved my life, and it actually saved my life through pregnancy, and it saved my baby's life through the NICU. I did have an emergency C-section 9 weeks early with my first one, and he was in the NICU, and those blessings saved our lives. But as I have had more babies, I have just realized that, or I don't know, like I say, I don't know if it's the realization or my own prompting or my own interest. Nonetheless, I have felt pulled to learn about homeopathy, home treatments, things from herbs that come from the earth that are a little more natural. Just feels more healthy for me and for my family. And I feel like the long-lasting side effects can like there's not going to be as many of those with the herbs as long as they're taken right. Anyways, this is just my little blurb on something that I have been really studying and researching that I wanted to share with you. If you want to look into this book, it is today it will be the top link in the show notes. And it is a little bit more of an expensive book, but if this interests you, I think it will be worth the investment. I also like that this book is in color. The charts and pictures are all in color throughout it. It is a paperback, but the color throughout, I don't know, I just really like it. It's very nicely put together. Anyways, if you have questions about this, come to my Facebook group or Instagram, which I'm not very active on Instagram, but Facebook I am a little more. I check those messages almost daily. And I will get better at Instagram. It's just not quite the season yet, but I feel like it is coming to where I will be more active on Instagram. And we can connect and have a chat about how you feel about homeopathy, or maybe even things that have worked for you with homeopathy that you can share with me to help others in this pregnancy journey, because that's what we're here for. We're here together, doing this together, getting through these hard times together, and trying to make it better together, because we all know that pregnancy can be hard. You are doing amazing things, and I am cheering for you, Mama. You can take care of you and your family during this pregnancy and into your motherhood. Keep it up. God needs you, your family needs you, and you need you in these endeavors. Until next time. Thank you for being a part of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast, for listening, for sharing, and most of all, for applying these tools into your own life to improve your own happiness so that you can find your own better thoughts for a better you in a positive pregnancy, in losing that stubborn baby weight, and becoming the mom you desire to be, through taking small steps in thought and action to reach your goals. If you are a mother who has an inner desire to enjoy motherhood and pregnancy better, but you are having difficulty figuring it out, I can help you. I can help you find the small, doable steps without drastic changes to your everyday mom life. Reach out, let's connect, and let's see you move forward. My name is Jocelyn, and I thank you for listening. Until next time.